Hello, and welcome to It's Not Fine, But Don't Cry podcast, episode 2. I'm your host, Aidan Milford, and I'm joined, as always, by...
Jago Ash.
And today...
We got a guest.
Did we?
Yeah, we got one.
Where?
We got a budget.
No, we don't.
No, we don't have a budget, but we did get a guest.
Did we?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Sherlock. We got motherfucking Sherlock Holmes.
I have a feeling that whoever this is probably has heard that joke about 10
Nah, Sherlock Holmes.
Let's hear from the man himself, introducing Billy Sherlock.
So, dudes.
Really? That's what you went with?
You're our
It
first
is.
guest, and you
Okay.
went with... To be fair,
No
you
regrets.
made an unoriginal joke about Sherlock.
No,
so
shut up. That was original. It applies.
Everything applies. My name Jeff applies.
No, it doesn't.
It applied last time.
Nobody is called... It did last time, but nobody is called Jeff here.
Well,
What if I change my name?
true.
Yeah.
That always
Well,
works.
that's a whole legal process that you got to go through, and that takes some time. So at this moment, no one's called Jeff.
I reckon in 2020 you can just become whoever you want at this rate.
In 2020, you're going to be able to identify as a whole new species.
I'm pretty sure you can already do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
if you
fuck
could.
off. Can you really?
I would not be surprised.
Oh, for God's sake.
First swear word of the night goes to Jago, and it
Hey.
Hey.
Anyway.
Is this a new thing? We track and swear of the night?
no, that just sort of came to it. We should do that. We should be a little segment.
Yeah, no, we should actually legit do that. Just like,
Little tally.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not tallying every time we swear because it's
I'll
probably
take too
around
much
50
out of it.
minutes, and I do
You
not
get
have that.
cramp
much.
in your wrist.
Yeah.
Oh, God. What are we going to talk about today? Okay.
How do you feel
I feel
about
good.
being the first guest?
I feel real good.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Shut
Oh.
up, phone.
Jago's
me?
got a call.
This is me.
Oh,
What is
It's
it?
not a phone call, but it can shut up. This
You're
is-
popular man,
fancy.
Jago.
I am popular. Yeah, I'm very popular. Everybody loves me. Yeah, I'm so lonely.
Watch this transition ready. I bet you wish that your
Phone, go over there.
phone could be
Beautiful.
magicked away. Speaking of magic,
Yeah.
segue.
What a
Oh,
segue.
beautiful,
Ooh.
beautiful.
I think someone here would know something about magic.
I reckon they could. If only there was someone who could make my phone disappear.
Well, no one here actually knows magic, so I guess we might as well end the podcast.
Yeah, no,
That's a
let's just
shame.
end it here.
Oh, well.
Billy, you wouldn't happen to know magic, would you?
You know, I've dabbled.
Whoa,
you?
really?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Mad.
What?
What a coincidence.
Never seen it before.
What do you do? Can you like spin 180?
Can you make an elephant disappear?
I
Yeah.
can spin a card 180. That's about the
Show
best I
us
can
right
do.
now.
Right
do
now,
It.
get a card.
Do some ASMR.
They can't.
I don't think you can.
Just picture this.
Just get a card. Get a little card.
Just hold on.
Wow.
Yeah. No, stop it. Stop it.
See, every guest I'm gonna make them do ASMR.
No.
so easy, man.
No, you little shit. Second swear of the night.
Oh man.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh, we are
Third
gonna need a
swear.
tally.
Can't tell you swearing or ASMR.
Oh,
which
I've
one?
so...
Okay, magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this for? Because
I've been doing it for about 6 years now.
6 years.
And what got you to
Mm.
start magic?
You know, well, it's a weird story. So I'd never really touched a pack of cards before, other than playing maybe the odd game of rummy whenever I was with family.
Yeah.
And then I
Um,
was. Yeah.
What's rummy?
Yeah, what is that?
You've never heard of rummy?
No, I haven't.
Explain to the viewers at home what the hell rummy
Yeah,
is.
what
Rummy's a card game. You
Yeah.
get,
Does
like,
it involve rum?
I'm
it
hoping
could.
does. Okay.
That's good
Never
enough.
done
So
it
you
like
can
that,
turn
but
it into a drinking game.
You could.
It's already getting interesting. I
That's
like
the most
this.
student thing in the world. What's rummy? Does it involve drinking?
Is it a drinking game?
Exactly.
Explain to us the rules of rum and how alcohol can be applied. But one
Rummy,
after the
at least the rules that I use, you all get dealt 7 cards except one person who gets dealt 8. The aim of the game is to make a set of 3 and 4, either
Right.
4 of a kind or a run.
So like three jacks and 4 kings, something like that.
So it'd be yeah.
Okay.
And then first person to get those down wins, and you basically pick up a card and throw down a card. And
is it a very fast-paced, intense game?
it's not too fast. It's quite slow. There's strategy involved, but I haven't figured out that strategy yet.
But the question is, how did this get you into magic? Were you doing rummy and you just like blinded your
Well-
opponents with spells, or did you just like cards? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Magic missile!
I read a spell book the night before and suddenly turned my opponent into a frog and won that game of rummy.
I would totally kiss them to revive.
You
them.
know, I've
I'm the wild
heard
card.
that if you read out IKEA furniture wrong, you actually summon demons.
No, you summon PewDiePie.
Swedish demons.
Swedish demons specifically.
How's it going, bro?
Latin, you get Latin demons and Roman demons, and Norse, you get Norse or Viking demons,
And
stuff
so
like that.
on, and so
Got a
on.
guy with a massive beard who just shows up.
That's
You
not what I
read
thought you were going to
stuff-
say there.
You read
I'm not.
I mean, real shit though, like Wotan.
You two need to cover. You need to cover me for a
We
second.
cover.
I
Okay.
need to attend to something.
All right. So, Billy,
Yes, Jago.
what was the first trick you mastered? What's your good?
First trick I properly mastered was probably something called the ambitious card routine. It's kind of the first main trick that people learn, and it's basically where you take someone's card, you put it in the middle, and it jumps to the top.
Oh, okay. So it's that classic. Here's your card. Put it in the middle. And was this your card? And it's like, oh my god.
Exactly.
I
yeah.
hit the mic. Damn it. Okay. Cool. What are you learning now? What's your latest endeavor?
I haven't learnt many tricks recently. I've
So
been
you're
trying
bullshit.
to learn. Yeah, sad times. I
Yeah.
should just leave.
Yeah.
You should.
No, I've been learning
You
something
can't.
called.
I've locked the door.
He's locked the
That's
door.
what I just did. I've locked us in.
Oh,
It's
no.
literally what he left for.
When I
Oh,
said
God.
first guest, I meant victim, but
yeah.
I spelt that wrong. But
Yeah.
it's fine.
First experiment.
First
Yes.
experiment. I mean, yeah.
At least you know what you're in for. you know?
Yeah.
True.
You consent
I
to
mean,
it, right? Good enough for me.
Yeah, that works.
Anyway, carry on
Silence
with
is
the magic
permission.
thingy-ding.
Yeah, so I'm learning something now called cardistry, which
Mm.
is a whole other thing from magic, but
Mm.
people often bunch them in together.
Okay.
Cardistry is just kind of card manipulation to make it look pretty. It's showing off, really.
Ah.
Is it like people manipulation? Can
So-
you apply
No,
it to
that's more
people?
magic. That's mentalism.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you interested by mentalism? Can you do it or?
I've always been fascinated by it, but I can't. Well, mentalism's difficult because it's not just hypnosis, which is the main kind of idea of mentalism.
Yeah.
Like when I click my fingers, you'll become a chicken. That sort of thing.
Yeah, that's hypnosis, which is a
Cluck,
type of mentalism.
cluck.
I wish I could do that. That would be so
Just-
useful.
Bang, you're a chicken now. Fucking deal with it.
I can pretend to be a chicken, but whether or not I believe I'm a chicken is completely
Oh,
up to me.
this has reminded me of a story. Billy, you were there. I
Oh,
think
yeah?
we were playing charades or something in the Cathedral Green.
Oh yeah,
and it was like, you are this. Okay, it's a bit different to charades because you get told what you are, but you have to be the best at being that.
yeah.
And I got given a chicken, and I just went cluck, 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 and started hitting my head against the grass. Just cluck, 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 bang, 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 cluck, 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 bang, bang, bang.
Man.
Waddled around a little bit. Fucking won that round. Of course I did.
Do you know what's interesting about charades? Is there's people that are really good at it, and they'll do one finger, and you just know it. And then there's the other people, they'll do like front flips, they'll go oogie boogie, and you still have no idea what they're on about. like-
They're the people that make you hate charades.
Yeah.
You're there for like 15 minutes, going, "What the hell is it?"
and
Just
you finally go, oh, it's
fucking
obviously,
say it.
it's obviously Shrek. It's like, no, I was being a potato. It's like, you know,
How the
Duh.
hell did I get Shrek from potato?
Shrek from potatoes. Shrek from potato.
Shrek
the
from
pretty
Potato.
well-known series, Potato.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Shreks come from potatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like it's like
Shrek.
the
True
extended
story.
it's like the extended universe, isn't it? You know, you got the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the very expansive Dark Verse. You've got fucking
Potatoes.
the DCEU, which is a flying success. And
Oh yeah.
Joker was good, but that's not part of it, is it?
it's
No,
not
separate.
part. Is it? I'm,
No, it's not.
I'm,
Different, yeah, yeah.
I'm so
okay,
glad
is
it's
it
a separate thing. 'cause it's
It-
so beautiful.
I haven't actually seen Joker.
You what?
I haven't either.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil it, but anyone who hasn't seen it, can I just say that I have not walked out of a cinema feeling like that since I was around about 7 when I watched Avatar for the first time.
Mm.
And I don't mean like the emotion it made me feel, but just how in awe I was. I
I
was.
hope
I
you're
had a
not
big
talking about
smile.
Last Airbender, because the M Night Shyamalan
No,
one was terrible.
no. I mean the Blue People.
The Blue People.
That was my favorite film as a
Ah,
kid because I
cool, cool.
loved it. It was
Mm.
magical.
It
I
was a
don't-
really interesting film.
As a kid, it's like it just brings you into this world, and then you come to
And
Joker, it's like,
James Cameron just can't fucking make up his mind when the next one's coming out.
Well, that's why he wasn't hugely involved with the latest one, the Alita Battle Angel, because he was spending so much time making. I think there's like 4 Avatar films coming out. or
Yeah, I heard something like
What,
that.
the Blue People?
Yeah.
So
They
they
would-
one.
No, there's another like 3 coming out.
something. Yeah.
The
Loads
thing,
of
the thing
sequels.
about that is the first one came out. It was like the first film to have 3D,
Mm.
so it came out as this big spectacle.
Was it the first
Yeah,
film? to
that's
have
that's why it was
3D?
so popular.
Well,
it
it
did
was
so
the
well.
first film to have so much
Yeah,
emphasis on 3D.
That's
Oh,
why it
shit.
got pushed so far. But then
Yeah.
if they make a second one or a third one, it's not going to have that emphasis unless they're like, oh, it comes out in 5D, so it's going to have less viewers.
What? So
nevertheless.
when someone gets shot by an arrow, you actually feel an arrow
You-
enter your sternum that's about the size of a spear.
you actually die is what happens.
You actually
Yeah.
fucking die.
yes.
Absolute
It just
realism.
Yeah.
It's just a random. It's just a random algorithm that picks out people who die in the film and people in the audience and correlates numbers between the two. So when somebody randomly dies, they're dead.
Yeah.
You have a cyanide pill that you take in and only when you walk into the cinema and only triggers when that
You have,
person
to, you have to
dies.
sign a consent form saying that you're okay with sudden death by watching the movie.
By sight.
7, the ultimate risk.
The ultimate risk. You don't go and watch. It's a survival game.
Yeah, you just have to sit there and hope that you're the last one.
People that go out, they didn't experience the movie. They
I'll be
survived the movie.
No, it's a real like battle royale. You've got to survive Avatar.
I'm sorry, you said Battle Royale. I thought of Fortnite, and my heart just instantly wanted to just.
Just
If anyone here likes Fortnite who's listening,
why?
kindly
I'm
fuck
sorry.
yourself.
I'm sorry that you
Just-
have a mental condition.
The judge has been spoken. Fortnite is a shit game. There we go. That's the thing now.
Well, can
It
can
has
I
been
can I get can I get declare on Rainbow Six Siege?
I've never played it, but I do respect the game.
I am a massive fan of Rainbow Six Siege.
Are you what they would call a sweat?
When you get me in casual in the right no, if you get me in ranked in the right mood, then yeah, sure, I can get a bit sweaty with it, but I
What
wouldn't
does-
say I'm a full-time sweat.
Do you think anyone's actually became sweaty from gaming so hard? Like they're just like really intense. Like,
Ask any 12-year-old.
Yes.
Literally in their room, they're just, Mom, Minecraft's stressing me out.
get me a sandwich, you bitch.
Fifth swear of the night.
Is it fifth?
I'm
Please
fairly
keep
certain it's
please keep
fifth.
counting.
I'm doing my best.
Do
Thank you. You're the official counter for today. It'll go around the triangle. Whoever's our next guest will get the next swear.
Hang on, can I like make a tally on my? I'll get my phone and make
Do
a
it, do
tally
it.
quickly.
I'll cover for you. Hang on.
Alright.
Hang on. This is Billy Speak.
So, dude,
Nice one. I didn't turn on your mic. Okay, we're gonna do a little one-on-one
I'm
interview.
making a tally.
he's making a tally.
While you do that, I'm gonna interview Billy. Since
Okay.
Jago's technically not here, what do you think of him? He's a bit.
I
Of
am here.
he's a bit of a retard, isn't he?
Fuck you.
I couldn't agree more, man. It's just, it's
I'm
crazy.
dyslexic. There's a difference.
I feel like he's kind of weighing down the podcast, to be honest. Like you know,
Yeah.
I think we're up to 7.
someone said 7, but
Yeah,
oh
I
look,
don't
Jago's
know.
coming back. Look at this. Wow. Oh,
I love
Hi
love that
guys.
guy.
So you guys were saying nice things about me, right?
Oh,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, nice.
We're saying that we really appreciate how you're dyslexic, but you still strive forwards. you know?
Yeah, I
True.
scripts are a pain in the ass to read.
You're
That's
true.
no,
Actually,
that's
I just wanna mention this.
number 8.
I want to mention this literally to the world. Jago, you have the coolest ability in the world as an actor
This is true.
because you can't read scripts. You have a
Stuffing
weird
it.
ability that you can listen to a script pretty much just once, and then you can pretty much recite it word for word.
Big ups. You have like
Incredible.
like a way of not obviously photographic memory, but that same sort of thing. But it's mental. You're just like it's like your brain was like, okay, my eyes aren't working in that way, so we're just gonna up the settings on this one.
I feel like it's basically sort of like I've evolved in a sense to be shit at one thing, which is actually reading it, but because I can't bloody read it, when I have absorbed the knowledge, my brain is just like, right, can hang on to that shit.
Do you
That
think-
is number 9 and 10.
Do you think that's the same? Because there's that thing that when you're blind, then all of your other senses are
Yeah,
like increased.
I mean, that's something I've thought about. Is it something like that? It might be. I don't know.
Are you a superhero?
Quite possibly.
He's like Daredevil, but he just can memorize things really quickly. You can
I'm-
memorize all the villains' whereabouts, but do
I'm
nothing
memory
about it.
man. A chemical accident caused me to lose my ability to read. I now help the criminal justice. No.
I now have a mildly better memory.
I now have a mildly better memory.
Fear me,
Oh my
Joker.
god, there's a really good Robot Chicken sketch about Daredevil where
What? Robot chicken?
Have you not seen Robot Chicken?
Have you not seen Robot Chicken?
Nope.
Not even the Star Wars ones. They were my favorite.
I might have.
Star
But
Wars
I don't
ones
know.
are
I don't know
good.
them under Robot Chicken. I was about to say Rooster Teeth. Shout out to Rooster Teeth.
Rooster Teeth, cool.
Did you watch Red vs Blue?
Yes,
I
I,
That
used to.
was my favorite. Like, I don't watch it anymore, but that was my favorite thing.
still watch it.
I still want to, but I just forget it exists. But I remember how brilliant
It's
it was.
good shit.
Yeah.
That's
I
number
think it's
11.
on Netflix, isn't it?
If it is, I'm watching it. I think I
It
bought season
was.
12.
It was.
I don't know if it still is. Jinx.
Damn it.
I bought season 12 on DVD
Our
when I
guest
was
isn't
younger.
allowed to talk now.
What do you say?
I jinxed him. Our guest isn't allowed to
Should I
talk.
turn down his mic, or how do we unjinx him?
Shall I just leave?
He talked, now he owes me money.
No, you still have to stay. You're a guest. You just can't say anything.
Just stand by the door.
You can make
you
noises.
free, you
No,
free.
yeah,
You
no.
Billy Sherlock, Billy Sherlock, Billy Sherlock.
He's
Let it
magic.
go,
Late,
you
isn't
free.
it?
Jinxes don't work on him. He's
Shit,
magic.
he is. Damn it, that's number 12. Does damn it count?
Hang on, I
Depends on who
don't.
you're talking to.
By my logic, then no, it doesn't count.
I'm not really a fan of the number 12. Hang on. Let me say my favourite word. This is gonna make us lose a few viewers. Okay.
Don't do it.
Cunt.
All right, that's number 13.
Why?
I like the word.
I like the word.
I'm really hoping my mother doesn't listen to this. She doesn't like the word.
Anybody could listen to this.
In fact, as I was growing up,
Will.
everyone will.
All of us.
My dad, my whole family could be listening to this on Christmas, and they hear that word, and then guess
And
who's
then
not
you-
getting in the house anymore?
Yeah. Guess who's been rejected? Me. It's me.
Just move in here.
His
and
how his
make
family will
podcasts.
reject
Yeah.
me. For
But they didn't even know
some
you.
reason.
You're just
They
walking.
don't
over,
even.
like,
It's
no.
like I don't like you.
just- It's the counter. He counted swear words.
But
You
he's
are
the
a
one.
counter. That's his superhero name,
I-
the Counter.
I've said like nearly 100% of these swears.
Yeah, I said 1 or 2.
I don't think I've sworn yet.
No.
I'm saving mine.
No.
The lights just went off, by the way, behind us. That means
Yeah.
they've left us in here.
So
that's
essentially, we're stuck in here all night. So we're going to do a 12-hour live stream
Mm.
podcast.
I'll be
24
for that.
hour. Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
live stream. It's a podcast.
It will take about 7 years to upload, but it's 24-hour challenge, but audio.
Can somebody get up a
Exciting.
dumb news story? I want to see a dumb news story.
Oh,
And
I've got plenty.
All right, go hit me.
Okay, so this is.
Right,
Hang
I'll
on,
find
hang on. I need to. Future Aiden, Frayden was what we call him.
Frayden, that was it.
Yep,
If you
I
manage to
remember
listen to this, put some transition here. Okay. Hello and welcome to the news segment, and with your current reporter coming in, our guest reporter Billy Sherlock with the news. Go ahead.
that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm currently finding news.
Great news section. Hello,
Thank you
my
for
name
that,
is
Billy.
Jago Ash. Like an absolute asshole, he didn't introduce me, did he? No. Anyway,
That's because you're
number
irrelevant.
14. That's number 14 on the swear chart.
You
How about
are.
a random website?
Ah.
12 stupid news stories. 12 stupid news headlines that are totally facepalm worthy.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Ah,
Scrolling down.
scrolling down. Let's
By
see.
the way, we're not actually Billy Sherlock, Aiden Milford, and Jago Ash. We're Nadia, Jago Wah, and Sherlock Billy. We're news reporters in a different studio.
Yes, so we are just associates of It's Not Fun But Don't Cry. We're completely different people.
Quite a shit podcast.
Honestly, I
Just found a news headline that
number
just says
15.
Sherlock Billy.
Chuck Norris facts. Are they true?
What? He can roundhouse you yesterday. Yeah.
Let's think about this.
But
Are they true?
Is it true?
Did you know when Chuck Norris does a push up, he pushes the earth down and pulls it back up?
This is news. This is not fake news. He does do this.
He does do this.
Is that all the news we have for today?
I think so.
Chuck
Okay,
Norris.
thank you, Sherlock Billy. Thank you, Jago Wah. Back to Aiden, Jago, and Billy.
One more thing.
Yes.
Chuck Norris
Mm.
can run so fast he can punch himself in the back of the head by running around the earth quick enough.
Donald Trump. That is not fake news. Back to you in the studio.
Fake news. It's all fake news.
That was really bad, wasn't it?
Agnes.
Why do we hire these guys?
I don't know. They're idiots.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe you should have told the newscaster that they were doing news, before 30 seconds before the news.
Listen,
You're
we
doing
run on the
news.
fly. We're supposed to be good at improvising. If you can't improvise, then get out. What are
Yeah,
you
we're
doing?
actors.
Get out of my house.
Get out.
Right now. What
Get
What
out.
are you guys doing in my house?
Are you in tea party?
Okay. I like a tea party.
What number are we on, by the way?
15.
Don't like that number. Shit.
Okay, that's 16.
Thank you. Nice one. Nice one.
Right, that's a 17. I want to That's 15 again.
That's- it's
Give me a
the
16. There we are.
Okay, we got 16 on the swears.
All right, 16 on the swear chart.
Comment down below. Actually, don't comment because I don't think. Just someone in person or in the comments say what your favourite number is, and we'll try and reach that in swears one day.
Yeah.
If it's above 100, we might not try and go for it.
I mean, I could just go shit a few times. And what was that? That was about.
It's got to be a meaningful
21.
swear, though. It's got
21?
to have context.
Hang on. We just hit the meaning of life. 21.
21 equals 42.
Which
No,
is
it's 52 for me.
explain.
The fuck you on about?
Magic.
Ah.
52 playing cards.
Oh.
52 weeks in the year. It makes sense.
Get it.
No, I remember seeing there was this long post on
We're on
Reddit
22
maybe
now.
or something, and he just
Love Reddit.
matched like a bunch of numbers,
Hmm.
which were really creepy, and it all had something to do
So
with
do you
playing
think the
cards.
author of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy purposely made it wrong by just one art? Was it?
Douglas Adams is never wrong.
I don't know.
He's
who-
What are the 3
He's
shells?
the author.
What are the 3 shells for?
Well, there is a magic trick called the 3-shell game.
But the 3 shells in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which are apparently how you get the shit out of your ass. How does that work?
How you get the shit out of your ass? Does someone come along and take the shit from your ass?
No, you need to do it
No,
yourself.
that's an enema.
No, see, how I think it works is you've got your scooping shell, your cleaning of the scooping shell, and
Wait,
then
so
your
you-
shell that cleans the scooping of the scooping shell
So you clean the shell with another shell, and then you clean that shell
with another
with
shell.
a shell.
Yeah.
What cleans that shell, though?
The sink.
I'm just lost in a bunch of words that are shells. I don't know where
So
we are. I'm just hearing
What
shells.
you do is when you feel it coming, you get you put your
Oh,
shell,
no.
you palm your hand, put the shell in your hand, then really get up there, scoop it all out, so it's all purposely sitting on this shell.
So, what's on the shell again?
Shit.
Oh, we're still talking. Yeah, okay.
That's 24.
Yeah. wait. I thought we were at 21.
Yeah, we've gone up a few.
Wow, I've really not been paying attention.
This is why we should have done a tally. It's a good plan.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
I know.
here.
Do
I'm
Do you
doing
know
my
what,
best.
do you know what
here.
this really just?
Don't-
Do you know what this really says about me? Sometimes I need to be more present in class. I need to be present in general. I missed 3 whole swear words there. Was it? Yeah, 3
I'll
whole.
tell you what it says about me. I have a horrible potty mouth.
Yes,
I have
you do.
contributed to almost all of
Billy,
these.
can you swear once to make us feel better?
Just once.
Peer,
Darn.
No.
peer pressure, do it.
Bigger.
I won't fucking swear. I won't do it. I won't.
Oh,
You
shit.
can't make me.
You just got pranked.
He just swore.
Hang
He
on.
just
Hang on,
swore.
no, but you said
Oh, man.
the S word twice. So I meant you said shit twice. Oh no, but that's 9. It's 29. 29.
I feel
it
like
just
it's
goes up.
27. I feel like it's 27.
No, it's 29. It's definitely.
One leads to another.
Alright,
and
we'll
it
do
just-
it. We'll go in between. Go 28. Compromise, people.
He did say. I don't want to say the S word because that adds up again. But then I said the S word that you said the S words, and it's.
Oh yeah, so it would be 29.
I saved that.
Yeah,
it's
okay,
very
cool.
important
We
to the
good.
podcast that we get
Oh,
tally
yeah.
right.
We good.
Yeah.
Oh god, my heart is beating very quickly.
Man,
Woo!
that's tense. Starting to get sweaty. Not even from gaming this
I'm
time.
Sweaty
I'm a
game.
I'm a sweat at podcast is what I am.
Podcast sweat.
My podcast's so hard.
One sweaty podcast.
Oh, I
Gotta
love
give you that, guys.
Podcast.
Do you know what is a good game though?
What's a good game?
Minecraft.
Does that count?
Oh yeah.
I just went like, it's a good. And I didn't
No,
actually
that
say it.
sounds-
I
that's-
implied
that's-
it. So
If
does
you have
that
a tally for how many times you have a seizure, sure, but that's not in that.
I was part of a group
chat.
chat. I was part of a group chat called Rainbow.
Group cat. Nice
Yeah, I
one.
was part of a group chat. Group chat
Suggested.
called Rainbow Six Sieges.
Sieges.
Yeah. No,
Siege. Oh, I
as
get
in
it.
like,
now. Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
actually siege, as
It's a
in
play on words.
Yeah.
See, it's funny
It's
because
clever.
it's funny because right.
we're
get it.
making fun of unfortunate cases of.
Yeah.
while
horrible
also being
medical
siege. It's
conditions.
really clever.
Being mildly offensive. I love that.
I
kind of
love
Mm.
counterterrorism. I'm sorry, but counterterrorism is awesome
Do you
as
know-
a unit.
The podcast direction could have changed so much if you just said, "I love terrorism."
I
The
love-
character.
That would have gone in a whole
love
other direction.
Terrorism, okay?
Pretty decent thing. What's it ever done for the world? You know.
Osama bin Laden.
yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, I'm going to throw this out there right
Just
now.
add a disclaimer.
100%
At this point,
serious.
Jacob would like
I
you to
do
know he
not
does not.
He just does,
support terrorism. I support the SAS,
Mm.
the GIGN, the GSG9, FBI, all that good stuff. JTF2, Canadian Special Forces.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If this podcast in an alternate universe ever does get popular, we probably are gonna have to put disclaimers saying that anything we say is not gonna be taken at base value.
It's
Yeah.
all what I would like to go, and I'm going to hit 30 in a minute. Bullshit.
You're gonna hit 30. Oh, I thought you meant your age. I was like, I thought you were
I
19.
thought that too. I was like,
Yeah.
bloody hell, man.
Yeah, no,
I
you
think
you
I
thought
had.
you were getting old. You're the same. We are. Oh,
said you were
that's
dyslexic,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but-
That's a point. Myself and
Oh,
our guest
hang on.
here, Billy Sherlock, we have the same birthday.
Which is today.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Why,
Happy
thank
birthday to Jilly. Happy birthday to you.
I'll take it. It's an
Who
anagram.
the fuck is Jilly?
It's an anagram.
Jago and Billy.
It's our birthday,
Keep
man.
up.
Not Jilly's.
No,
Jilly's
it's the
stealing our
same
thunder.
name. Same name.
Where's Jilly? And
Fine.
I'll come on.
You're going to beat up Jilly.
What the hell's
There's
Jilly?
like a load. There's probably like over a
Don't
million
mess with
people
Jilly.
with
Don't
a
mess
birthday.
with Jilly.
Because
okay.
Jogo will have you.
Don't mention that name in the studio. We're free from Jogo. but if you-
We're
if you-
free from Jogo's reign.
The more you mention him, the more like the,
The more
weaker these
power.
barriers are.
Is it like Voldemort?
Yeah, the weaker these barriers are. If he comes in, we don't want a special guest. Him, okay?
Are
don't
we
want-
going
That's why
to-
you lock the door.
Are
That's
we
exactly
going
why I
to
locked the
have
door.
like a situation where it's like, don't mention you know who? It's,
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to say his name.
Do you want the special guest next time to be him? Because trust me,
Are
we're
we
not
going to
in
have Jogo as our special guest next time?
If you say his name, any more time, I'm gonna have to
It's like
pull a frowny
Beetlejuice.
face. They won't be able to see my frowny face, but I will pull it very.
You
hard.
will pull the frowny face.
You'll
Mother
pull it
of
so hard they'll hear the frowny face.
Mother
They'll hit, you know.
God.
I'll do some ASMR.
No.
ASMR
Stop
facial
it.
expressions.
Promise not to say the name. Promise not to say the name.
All right, I promise. I'm not shaking your hand.
And then you can really never break a promise. Hang on. Shake, shake, shake. We just shook hands.
Yeah, that's the shaking.
So, I got a question for you, Billy.
Oh yeah.
If you had to sum up the performing arts course in one word, what would it be? Go.
Wacky.
That's a swear, isn't it?
Is it? No.
No, it's not.
Unless
swear.
you're saying the wacky
Wacky.
backy.
Oh, mother, the devil's lettuce.
No.
Never would I
No,
partake.
That's not wacky backy.
They don't call it the devil's lettuce for nothing. If you know that reference, then you know that reference.
I
Ooh.
don't know that reference. I'm making a little stand. Yeah,
Are you gonna? Is this gonna be?
it's going to be where the tally sits.
Oh, I like that. A little tally stand.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I wish my phone would just stay on though, and it wouldn't just like go to low power. Although that would drain the battery incredibly quickly.
Very true.
I'll turn it on whenever I swear, and I add another one, or whenever any of you swear. I'm
Mm.
watching you.
But sometimes you have those moments that
Don't
make you want
try
to
it.
swear so badly. You know, they make you want to swear out of passion.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that moment with magic that you were so into it that you just wanted to swear to the heavens, Mr. Billy Sherlock?
I actually kind of have.
Ooh.
Right, so there was one
Oof.
performance I did
Okay.
a long, long time ago,
Mm.
and
Ooh.
it was it was the ambitious card routine, the one I was saying about.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
okay.
And the idea is I got it wrong, and I would have to change the card into their card.
I love things like that because you get that awkward sense of, oh, they're doing it wrong, and then when you realise it's a part of the trick, you're
Yeah.
like, guys, see what you're doing.
There's
It
a-
is actually
Hey,
there's a whole magic
clever
principle
bugger.
behind it. It's
Mm.
really, really interesting. But I was
Yeah.
doing that, and I basically asked this guy, "What do you think the card is going to be on top?" And usually they say, "Oh, it's going to be my card, isn't it?"
Mm.
But this guy just named a random card. And I was like, "Okay, so you don't think it's going to be your card on top?" And he said no. And then I turned the card over, and it wasn't his card, but it was the random card that he named.
No way.
And I just went, "Fuck!" And I dropped the cards and walked off.
That's,
Because I accidentally did the best magic trick of my life.
That is genuinely, that's like magic
31.
times
It
5.
was crazy.
You leveled up like 3 levels in magic just from doing that.
Yeah, it's oh man,
Skyrim
the odds
like.
of that happening are
Can
amazing.
what was future aiding called again?
Freyden.
Freyden, can you just edit in the like Skyrim level up sound on that, please?
Level up.
We're asking a bit too
Like
much.
the-
on that. I think.
Don't overwhelm Freyden.
Don't overwhelm. I think all that's going to happen in a minute is he's going to do the intro and the outro, and that's it. And then
Freyden's gonna have to deal with this.
and we're just going to have some really awkward moments where we say, "Oh, put in this," and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
That's probably what's going to happen.
Oh
so.
no. You know, this is really reminding me of Markiplier video.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've been
Um,
watching a lot of.
Have you
them
seen?
recently.
Have you seen a High School Markiplier?
Hey, shut
Not
up!
yet.
I was talking. You can explain later.
Sorry.
So essentially, it was a video where he's like, I don't know who will be editing, probably me. Yeah, it's me. So yeah, whoever's editing this in the future, can you just like put in like a little mouse running across the screen? No, it's so good.
That sounds something.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's,
what were you
that's
saying?
creative thinking.
I
Then.
was,
Yeah.
I was talking about High School Markiplier.
I haven't watched it yet. I really want to.
I've got like a few
Heist?
endings.
What?
It's so good. It's his new
Oh, the
thing.
heist thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I've got one ending of that. I've
It's
only
very- it's
done
very-
it once.
It's
I haven't tried
entertaining
it
as hell. You know.
Oh, have you seen all of the
Shut
recent
up,
stuff
phone.
that's happened with with YouTube and Markiplier? He put a video up.
Yeah, I did.
No,
That's messed up.
what's going on? I haven't heard of that.
So
YouTube in
basically,
general.
he was doing a live stream, and it was to do with a heist with Markiplier. And he asked everyone to spam emojis so that he could get votes on the routes that he should take.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And then the YouTube algorithm bot kind of banned and permanently banned a bunch, like hundreds of accounts of his fans.
Oh shit!
And halfway through the stream, he had to go, "Guys, stop spamming." And now he's been, he's been
And he
in
made 2
contact.
videos on. And you know what? I'm gonna say this now. I doubt we'll get anything because we are on YouTube. It doesn't really make a difference. But YouTube, this is directed at you. I'm gonna give you a swear word on the tally chart. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Because recently you've not been you are a good site. You've been for creators and everything. You've been doing well, but you've always been a bit off, and this is just taking the cake. You know?
That's
Yeah.
32.
There are people that are literally putting out borderline porn out there, and they're getting away with it. People spam
Mhm.
emojis, and they get their accounts banned.
Does porn count as swear?
No, but it still violates the guidelines.
If
though.
you're under 18, I know
don't
you're
do that.
going to anyway, but don't look it up.
Stop that.
Don't do it.
You stop that right now.
It's November.
I'm not doing that this
You
year.
get to week 3, you could start levitating.
That's not
Imagine
true.
that shit.
That's not true. I
No,
can,
shut up. Shut
no,
up. You were there. You were
no,
there. It's a
sorry.
skill tree. You didn't spec into the right skill tree.
I'm breaking the ice now. I did this last year. I'm not doing it this year for this reason. All that happens is you get very angry and very annoyed, and you just start hating things a bit more. That's it. And then when you finally,
Nut.
Yeah.
yeah, to put it
Jago
bluntly.
willing to say what we're not.
Yeah, when you finally
Pretty
release
much.
it's not.
Does
even-
that count? Do I have to
No,
add that to
no.
the tally? No.
You're talking
Okay.
about squirrels, mate.
Yeah, squirrels. They got then.
Yeah,
yeah.
No. Do squirrels starve in November?
Yes.
I feel like I made this joke last time.
No, you didn't.
Did I not?
You've made it to me before.
I've
but
made
not-
it to you before, but
on
yeah.
the podcast. It's not been
It's a
stated.
fresh joke
It's
on the
fresh.
podcast.
Good, it's
Do
fresh.
squirrels starve in November?
Anyway, going back to the point of
Billy, look at me.
I can't, man. I
Look
can't.
at
I
look
can't
at
do it.
me.
I'm thinking of the squirrels. It's making me sad.
you did not know what I'm thinking about. Anyway,
Moving on.
Aiden Milford.
that's not. You just said my whole name on air.
Yeah, you've
Because
said it
you've
before
exposed-
already.
You know what? I'm gonna name you.
Aye. Jago.
Oh
Ash.
yeah, I have said it. haven't
Yeah,
I?
it says it in the intro.
You say it at the intro. And you also said it on the news segment.
No, I didn't.
It was the other one.
Well, I can just edit it out. Frayden can.
Are you
cut
gonna
it.
Add a beep.
But
Just
you've
beep.
already put it on the first one.
Imposter. Don't question me,
No,
Mr. Jago Ash.
Ooh.
Yeah, I said his foot. What's your middle name?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Mr. Jago, wouldn't you like to know Weather Boy Ash? There you go. That's his name.
That's a good name, man.
Yeah.
Strong
it.
name. Mm.
I'll have you know
Yes.
that is Lord Jago. Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy Ash?
Where'd you get the Lord from?
You can buy it for
It's
£25.
25 quid, yeah.
You could buy
Lords.
Lordships for £25.
Wait, genuinely.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
real
we're
shit.
both lords.
Did you
Right.
buy it?
It's a legal title as well. You can put it on your CV and stuff.
You're shitting with me.
No, I'm not.
Should do it.
We're at 33 now, by the way.
Hold on. I'll find the...
I don't know what.
You can buy Lordships. You can straight up just pay £25 and go, make me a Lord, and there you are. Look,
There you go.
he's got the website up. You can't see it, guys, but he's got it up and he's showing Aiden.
Basically, you pay 25 quid, and this manor house somewhere off gives you a 5 square foot by 5 square foot piece of land,
Mm.
which legally makes you a landowner in a manor house. So
Meaning
you're a lord.
you are a Lord.
I can't believe this because surely you would just go to that. Where is your land?
You can visit it,
You can visit it.
Does-
You can't
so
do
you
anything.
It's
don't-
on
you
the-
don't-
the
you don't-
grounds.
So do you own it?
kind of.
Yeah,
It's,
you own it enough to become a Lord.
But for
That's-
25, I just can't seem. I
but
feel
it's
like I'm getting
lifetime
pranked.
lordship. Man.
yeah, no, you
I
are
feel like I'm
straight
getting
up a Lord.
joshed right now. I'm getting pranked.
No,
Nah,
no, no.
you ain't. You ain't.
You can
You are
get
pulling my
the legal
fiddlestick.
title of lord.
So
I
I'm
know.
in the presence of
I
two
know.
lords right
I know
now.
things about. Yeah, you are in the
Mhm.
presence of 2 lords. How's that make you?
If you're listening at home, please just make up your mind if I'm getting pranked right now. Is this a crazy prank or is this
Right,
legit?
he's not getting pranked. That's all I'm saying.
good
He can
prank, though.
believe he's getting pranked, but he ain't. Yeah, that's right. I
I'm-
am Lord
My brain is turning to
Jago.
soup with what
Wouldn't
with you two.
wouldn't
Crazy,
you
right?
like to know Weather Boy Ash?
Do I have to kneel to you or how does that work?
You
can,
do.
You can get it for pets as well.
You do have to kneel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
I was
could
thinking about
admit-
calling my next pet. I was thinking about calling him Toilet Bowl. So he'd be
Lord.
Lord Toilet Bowl.
I like Lloyd's toilet bowl though a bit better.
My dad really wants to get a dog and just call it Dog, so that when it's running around in the field, just
But-
call Dog, Dog.
And everyone be like, which one? Which one?
That's actually hilarious.
I've always just found it mildly hilarious just calling a cat like an object like shower curtain or
Oi, shower cone. Get off
something-
the table.
or something really specific like
Or just-
green screwdriver with a
just
bit
you.
of rust. You.
Oi, you, get over here. What?
Oh, I got a dog called Sadie, but I definitely now want to get a small dog called you. Oi,
Just you.
you, get over it. Little shit.
And just spell it really pretentiously,
Mm.
like Yoquae.
We're at,
It's
Yeah.
pronounced you.
we're at
It's
34 now.
pronounced you, idiot.
Excuse me.
We're at 34 now.
34.
Yeah,
How many days are there in November?
more than that. Less than that.
Less than that. 60 days in November.
Wait,
65.
Yeah.
well, that's how many days you
On
have
a
to do for
weekday.
November, right?
On
Yeah.
a weekday, there's 65.
I'm bringing it back, by the way, slowly, because I didn't finish my point earlier. Also, I've been thinking about that for the pod.
Wait,
I'm pretty
what-
sure most of the points made on this podcast aren't come back to. It's just like
No, this one's important. I need to let you know
Alright,
that it's
go-
not
okay,
worth
okay,
it to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Go,
You
go.
don't levitate. You just when you finally get to relieve yourself,
Nut.
it's uncomfortable. And so I'm taking a year off from doing it this year
Does it
because
just
I
get
didn't
everywhere?
gain anything.
where did it come from though?
Where did it go?
That is, I think it was just someone that rhymed, and he was like, "I'm gonna make this," and it became a meme.
It became a thing, and now it's like a proper thing, which is
that's
really
a
weird.
that's a point actually. Yeah, where did it come from? What is the original?
Where did
idea.
memes? Where did human life come from?
What is love?
That's a whole other thing.
Should we talk about that? I want to get political in it. Second podcast, we're really going to
We
divide
have
our
to get
audience.
political.
Christianity.
We're gonna have like just a total of 4 viewers that agree with this podcast. And that's it.
Yeah, and then the other ones are like, why are you
Well,
talking?
You just said something that offended me.
Someone on the internet had a differing opinion to me.
I guess I'm agnostic, is what I'm saying.
I'm a hard atheist.
I don't say there isn't a God, but I don't say there is a God, because for me, I need evidence. It's like, I like the idea of Christianity, because there's a cafe out there called the Hub Cafe. Shout out to Hub Cafe. You go there, they give you free food, free drink, and do you know what the catch is? Nothing. They're doing it because it's in their religion to be kind. And I like the idea of believing in something and there being. The only thing I don't like about this God idea is that in some parts of Christianity, it's this figure that you have to worship.
I don't want to
who's
feel like I
perfect and
owe
everything.
him something though.
Yeah, like he's this figure that's like perfect, and like I don't like the idea of worshipping this. Like, if he's supposed to be like us, why do we have to worship him?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point. If he made us in his image, then why the fuck are we any worse?
Exactly.
I'll add that tally.
Yeah, make that one a strong. Maybe make it bold now. I don't know. Underline it.
That
Bold
is
tally.
35.
So Christianity, this is directed to you, the figure of Christianity. I have no problem with you. I think you're a really good thing. I wish I could believe in you sometimes, but there are some bits of
No.
you that I'm like,
I could know. I just can't get behind religion.
No,
Me- me
it's,
no, I
it's
can't either.
organized religion for me. It's the fact that they're exploiting
Cults.
Yes.
Cults are better.
so Catholic.
Cthulhu.
Yeah.
That'll offend some people.
Cthulhu
Yeah.
Church, all that good stuff.
I like the idea of it, but I wouldn't ever want to be a part
Okay.
of religion. So it's just-
No, I don't like the idea of the fact that there's a deity or a being that.
yeah, I hate that. I hate
Billy,
that.
do me a
I don't know.
favour. Quickly look up how many people are in the Vatican City. How many people live in the Vatican City?
I think it's like 2 million.
Oh. Oh.
Get ready to either be very right or very wrong.
Yeah. Oh, we got a drum roll.
Mm.
Nice.
I can't get.
Oh no, 1,000.
1,000. I have more.
Not 2 million.
Okay.
Hey, at least I went 2 up rather than 2 down.
Yeah, you were
3
bold.
people live there. The rest just like higher places.
You're taught to be bold in life, and you'll stand out. So you might get it very wrong, but at
Exactly.
least you were confident.
Yeah, you're confident with it.
Exactly. Said it
Yeah.
with gusto.
With gusto.
No one says gusto anymore. It's
I don't.
shame.
Yeah, what does gusto? Gusto's like oomph with oomph.
Macho man.
With I am alpha.
Now,
Yes.
I could be wrong,
Oh yeah.
but I believe I have more followers on TikTok than the entire of the Vatican City combined.
And I bet you all of those people in Vatican City
Follow me. Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely.
it's true, isn't it?
Follow Mike Thatcher on TikTok.
Yeah. You'll
Mhm.
get to see dumb
Do you want to
shit.
plug anything,
just do
Mr. Billy Sherlock?
Yeah, do you want to
I
plug
don't
anything?
really have anything actually.
Do you know what? I respect that. I don't use social
See
media
that-
as much. People
see
get
that,
mad at
Billy?
me for it.
Look, more people than the Vatican City.
Nice.
I
The thing is,
It's
Social media use is an interesting thing, isn't it?
I only ever I got Facebook quite late.
Mm.
Well, no, I got quite early, but because I've always been kind of an introvert, I never posted anything on there.
I just deleted it after a while. I just never
I
used
only
it.
ever used it for Messenger so that I could
Right.
talk to friends. Same
Yeah,
with Instagram or
pretty
or
much.
Snapchat
I
or whatever
use
nowadays.
Instagram the most because I like promote things on there. Snapchat I have, but I hardly ever use, and people get angry at me for that. Fair enough. But I don't like to use my phone a lot. I like
just
to just
don't
be in the
unders-
moment. I don't
Okay.
like to take pictures of things. It's weird.
Yeah.
okay. This is me with social media.
Mm-hmm.
I have Facebook solely for Messenger.
Mm.
I have shut up phone. I have
Shut up.
No. I have Instagram because everybody on the course told me I needed it apparently, so I've got that.
You don't, FYI.
Yeah, I
No,
know,
you really
but
don't.
everybody was using it, so I was like,
Also follow our
yes.
Instagram page. It's not fine _ but don't cry _ podcast on Instagram. Carry on.
Yeah, okay, cool. I've got Instagram because I don't know. I decided to download it one day and I've pretty much
Mm.
done nothing with it. And I've got TikTok because I thought it'd be fun to just make a few dumb videos. Then it actually kind of took off, and I was like, okay, guess I
Yeah.
continue.
Why not?
Yeah, and that's pretty much me and social media.
I think that's interesting because you found it because you have a creative outlet for things like TikTok rather than just doing it because there's loads of people that just do it to have that kind of sense of validation and just have as many followers as they want, which is really damaging to your mental health. In
Pretty
a lot of
much.
ways.
The reason I did it is I play Rainbow Six Siege. I've got a cosplay of a character from Rainbow Six Siege called Thatcher.
Which is very cool.
I was watching compilations on YouTube and I saw another cosplayer who did a character called Kapkan, who was one of the Russian operatives. And I saw him. He was amazing cosplay, and I was like, I've got a alright Thatcher cosplay. By this point, it wasn't very good. I've made upgrades now, and it looks much better. But so I put it on and just did 4 or 5 videos, and I was like, yeah, all right, that's a bit fun.
But you did it for fun, not for
Yeah,
fame.
it fills up an evening. I wasn't planning on to do anything else with it, and then I got a few followers, and I was like, okay,
I don't know how to handle this.
all right, that's
People,
cool. Some people liked it. That's nice. Got a few more.
I do hate people.
Then a
that-
few more.
I do hate people that
I
go out
hate
there for
people too.
fame. Like, no, yeah, people in general, but also especially people that go out there for fame because 90% of the time you will not get there if you don't enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not. If you, the ironic thing is, you can set out on a project with the idea of getting famous, and like that can be your goal, and sometimes that'll work, but more often than not, the people who just go and do it because, why not? I'm going to do it ironically for a little bit, get the more attention, and I feel that get more success out of it. And I feel the reason is they're not putting on a face.
They're people like realness.
I think it's really interesting as well coming from us because we're performing arts.
Yeah, the whole
put on a
idea is
face every
putting on a
day, like,
face.
that's the
Literally, the highest achievement known
Yeah.
to the public about acting is sitting on a talk show and being famous in a Hollywood film.
Yeah.
Whereas actually, when you get into the kind of acting, you realise there's so many
There's
other
so
options
Oh
out
much
there.
God,
more.
yeah.
And actually, fame is the one thing that's not. It's not the highest achievement you can get.
No.
Which is so it's interesting coming from a
Shut it,
performing arts
phone.
student
Yeah.
about the kind of
Because
idea
we're
of fame.
taught to be better about putting on faces, if you think about it.
Because a lot of people become actors or want to become actors to become famous. That's usually the first thought when you think,
Yeah.
I want to be an actor.
Pom pom. Yeah.
Oh, we were having a really touching moment in there, and then you just
pom
then
pom.
you just
We can't,
pom pom.
we can't have really touching moments for too long. Jago,
No, it's not allowed.
Yeah,
what's your favourite song, quickly?
my favorite song. Ooh.
And if you would mind
Okay.
singing it for us a little
Okay.
bit.
Oh no, you arsehole. Okay. We built this city.
Yeah.
We built this city
Go.
on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on
We'll be back
rock
after the
and
break. Jago walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand,
Hey, bomb, bomb, bomb.
we are back.
Oh, hey, you actually let me not sound like a tit this time.
I reckon every other episode I'll let you do the thing.
Dickhead.
Just this once.
Yeah. I've got some distressing news. Not the news segment, just some news from me personally. Screw that other guy. I went to get a coffee, some dirty bean water, but the machine was broken. So I have just got water. But you've got original taste since 1886 Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
and you've got Dr. Pepper.
Some
Which I'm
other.
pretty sure is made by the same company.
Probably. It's all one big capitalist scheme.
Love Monopoly.
I love Monopoly.
Bloody capital.
I haven't drunk Coke or Dr. Pepper since I had my braces on.
Mm.
But I love Dr. Pepper. That's the first thing.
I don't have it that often. I used to absolutely love it, but then I really got into Coke Cherry, and that's all I drink. I'm pretty sure my blood is half Coke Cherry.
Half Coke cherry.
My blood is
maybe more.
90% caffeine at this point.
Yeah.
I don't have blood.
That's a bold statement. Also, you're wearing your headphones the wrong way.
That's what you think.
No, I can see.
No, everyone else is wearing their headphones the wrong way.
In Jagoland, everyone else is wrong.
Shut up.
That was a little clear of the throat right there. Do you know, apparently clearing your throat is a bad idea.
Yeah, because it makes your larynx beat against itself.
Shout out to singing teacher for that.
Your
Yeah.
PP small.
I don't
Okay.
I don't know if that was anything to do with what you just said. You just saw.
Nope. Just fucking with
Who's PP small?
Oh, God damn it, I heard another one.
Jacob's currently
37.
he's currently shit. Did you catch that one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's 38.
Yeah, I got that.
38.
38. Will we beat this record next time, or will it be a?
I reckon you will.
I reckon we'll forget about it completely next time.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's usually how things go.
Oh, yeah, we're idiots.
Oh yeah. You know, last podcast we
Breeder.
took a great deal about talking about Doctor Who,
We did. Well, we
But-
tried.
but Mr. Billy,
Yes.
any shows that you are passionate about,
Ooh, I like wacky shows and weird ones.
like Doctor Who?
You see, I did. Right.
Don't start pulling this shit with me, Billy.
I've never been like a Whovian, but I used to
Stop
watch
that.
a lot of the David Tennant series
Yeah?
where, with
Okay.
my sister, because my sister was a bit of a fan. And
She's a bit of a peasant.
She's a peasant compared to our fan.
whatever.
Is.
And then I watched a fair bit of Matt Smith's series, but I've
Matt Smith was great.
yeah, I agree with that, especially coming after David Tennant.
Oh, yeah, that's
'Cause
daunting.
that's- Big shoes to fill.
I stated what my favourite was in the last episode, so I'm just gonna gloss over that.
Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, we'll just agree to disagree, because if you talk shit, I might have to get one of these mic stands and shove it right up your ass.
Right up there.
Right up that. But carry on with your with shows you're passionate about. Karen.
So one of my favourite TVs of all time is called The Newsroom, which is written by Aaron Sorkin and drama sort of thing.
But is the politics like really obvious, or is it like
Sort
embedded?
of. The idea of the show is that it's about this news company in this newsroom that have been doing like TV that is advertiser oriented, and they do
Yes.
very biased news that is based on views rather
That
than
rhymed, by the way.
actual bars.
Yeah.
Rather than actual news. So then they bring in a new producer, and they basically make a show
Mhm.
which they're proud of, that is about, giving proper news and stuff, which is
I like that. I
an
like-
awesome show. And then you've got the other side of the spectrum where stuff like Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, just Dirk Gently.
Have you ever heard of The Thick of It?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it though.
Well,
I haven't watched it.
my favourite Doctor is what he played before that, and it's a complete contrast of the role. Malcolm.
That's the one with Peter Capaldi, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
plays
Oh,
Malcolm Tucker,
yeah,
basically
no,
just an
I do know
angry
The Thick of
Scottish
It.
guy.
Yeah.
And I remember a scene distinctly when they go up to the big higher ups when
I
someone
feel
finally
like
gets
I'm gonna have
promoted,
to get the counter out again.
and everyone is Scottish. And they're all just like, he gets in, he's like, "Come here, you fucking cunt." That was Irish. That was.
what was that?
So I'm sorry, any Irish people. That was a bad
That's
impression.
now 40.
Great, we've offended the Irish now as well. We've
Who-
offended Catholics, the
Should we
Irish.
just offend them
everyone.
all? Should we just offend them all
Just
at once?
offend everyone.
Collectively, everyone, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That's 41.
Love this. I've got like a little tally next to me every time. Do you reckon we should tally things next episode? We should make another tally. We should keep this one, but every episode we should add more tallies.
Skyrim.
That's how I ended the last podcast. We should end even more tallies and add them, so then it just makes it confusing. So next one we should have a tally about how many times Jago looks at me oddly, or and how many times I get really close to the mic. You know,
Oh,
everyone get close to the mic so they can just listen to how
Join us, Jago.
Jago. You didn't need to. You just speak in a very gentle. Sort of. I don't even know I'm
See,
speaking.
my voice doesn't really work with the
So,
like.
is
It's
this
got a
the
weird
kind of thing
sound.
you guys like? 'Cause it's
So when you're really up
fucking
close, it just sounds a little bit odd.
Weird.
It's not weird, Jago. Embrace the ASMR.
I'm not into it.
You are.
My voice is very strange, which is why I go for accents. And
Sorry
stuff,
about
and
this.
Impressions.
Oh.
I said sorry beforehand.
Jago, that's not the ASMR we were talking about, but
That was a nuclear bomb.
that was full on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about. I did say sorry beforehand.
No, you're supposed to say sorry afterwards.
I
Jago's
said
sorry for what?
For this.
Just punched him.
sorry for what? Ish.
I might start apologising a day in advance for things I do. Just like, I'm gonna do something stupid tomorrow. I'm sorry.
I should do that every day.
Yeah.
Man.
Just walk around constantly apologising. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Although, as my teacher said, if you were really sorry, you wouldn't do it again. So maybe not. You know. Jago, what are you doing?
Drinking.
No, I'm aware
Heavily.
of that. You look really intense about what you're looking at, and I'm
Intense eye
interested about
contact.
what it is.
It's a load of bullshit.
Is this Instagram?
Sure.
It could be anything.
Yeah, literally everything's bullshit right now. So you could say that in any sentence, and people would go, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
At the time of listening or recording this podcast, everything is bullshit around us.
Literally is.
Hey, oh, it's a bullshit. Oh. How many times do we say bullshit? And plus again?
Like three.
Yeah,
3.
around that.
Okay, plus.
It was. I can't say it without adding. It said it. Me and him said it once, and you added an O to the end of it, so it's 3.
So
it's 3.
it's 44.
Wow, this is getting some big numbers, man. It's almost.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know, 8 more, and it'll be our view count for the first episode. Some good
One
stuff.
swear per person.
It makes me not want to swear, but then that's
Can't
like,
help it.
yeah,
Just gotta do it.
Can't stop, won't stop.
you can't
It's
stop.
swear words are really interesting though because
Yes.
they just are, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's like what makes something offensive? What makes something
It's
a
the
swear
human morals and what people
The
do.
fact that you have a small winky.
We're getting really deep, and yeah, the interesting human morality and how that's subjective, and everyone has a different interpretation.
Every single.
Small winky!
Woo!
Oh, sorry, everybody.
Without
I don't
fail,
know what happened,
Jago.
but after we came back from the break, I'm just shattered and have no sense of humour. I'm just spewing
Honestly,
utter
without
bollocks.
fail, no matter what we
I'll
say,
add another
Jago
one to
will,
the tally.
Jago will always be able to bring. Winky wasn't a swear. Oh, you said bollocks. Oh, that's two.
That's two more to the tally.
Without fail, no matter what we're talking about, Jago will always be able to bring it back to penis. I'm saying it here.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a swear?
No,
It's
Uh-oh.
an
it's a
anatomical
scientific. It's a scientifical word.
scientific.
The penis.
Scientifical.
I remember looking up in penis in the dictionary in year 7 and going.
You want penis enlargement pills?
Now
Where from?
From me.
Oh no, yours didn't work last time.
hot milfs near you.
We've all seen those ads.
I mean, I'm saying here I haven't watched porn since I was.
You lying. I don't
14.
care what that time is. You lying.
No, I'm not. I'm genuinely not.
No.
I'm not.
This is admirable.
After a while, if
admirable.
you get out of it for a while, like I think I got really stoned and watched it again ages ago. But after taking not watching it for a while, you go back and it's not even enjoyable. It's just like, what is this? It's
It
weird.
just looks awkward.
Yeah,
They're
it's just
shuffling it around.
yeah, it's just weird, and
Ow.
the acting's awful.
Let me ask you, have you performed the sex before?
What do you think?
You don't need to. You can tell me. You can nod or shake your head.
Leave that to interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can nod or shake your
well,
head
well,
if you
what-
don't
well,
want
what-
all them to hear.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really. But what do you think? I'm interested.
You know what? I think you have, because you seem like a pretty cool guy. No,
So
I'm
you're
not
saying
saying
cool
no.
people
I'm not.
have to
no,
have the shit
no,
sex. What?
no. I'm not saying you got your.
Mm.
I'm not saying you just bang the first thing you see. I'm not calling you something like that. I'm saying that you are a cool guy.
Mm.
You're confident,
Yeah.
and
It's
I don't know. You just seem like somebody who would be able to get it yourself into that. You just seem like the kind of guy who
It's
would.
all an act, Jago. You think I'm confident, but inside I'm actually just a shell of a man. I'm not even a person. To answer your question,
Mm.
yes, you would think right, but it doesn't make me any more confident because
So I am right.
you've scored 1 point on the test.
Okay, cool.
I think it's.
I've
interesting how
forgotten
big
why
a deal it
I've
is.
forgotten why
I
I was
know.
asking that.
Yeah, it's strange that
Why
that's
was I
such
Porn,
a
we were talking about
huge-
porn.
Yeah, we were. Okay,
Thing.
so
Yeah, but no, Billy has a good point there.
that's a
yeah.
fair point. To be fair though, I'm not after sex. I just like a relationship for once. Can we just have that goal for a start?
That's very wholesome. That's very wholesome, Jago.
Well, thank you, but still, it's fucking annoying at this point. Just hello.
hello.
Am I really that? All
Honestly,
right, fucking
If
okay.
you want my advice, just go into the middle of the street, strip nude and just go,
Love me.
no,
Someone
no,
take me.
say the word,
Take me.
say the word, I want a good shagging, and something will happen.
All right,
You might get a homeless person, but it'll still happen.
Oh.
Oh, we went
God.
there, didn't we?
We really
no.
only on the second one as well. Jesus.
Yeah, I wonder what sort of listen that was, but yeah.
Probably offended another 10%.
You did bring up a good point there, but I just think things in general, like this sort of links into the whole swear word things. Just things like sex or swear words, they're such big things because we make them.
Well, yeah,
Because
there's
it's
a
the popular
stigma
opinion.
about so many things.
Yeah.
Like you've got, sexual relationships and you've got sexuality just in general, but then you've got other things like there's a huge stigma around guys and mental health. And
Yeah.
it's just our kind of culture is just putting things down like that.
When it comes to mental health, that shit's important. I'll add another one to the tally in a second. Get it sorted.
I'm gonna keep
whatever
pointing to you until you
whatever
do the
problem
tally.
you've got going on, sort it out. Please save
absolutely.
yourself. Sexuality. I don't care what you identify as or what you do.
Yeah.
You do you, I'll do me, and unless you like men, we won't do each other unless you are a man, because I'm not into that. I'm
You
sorry.
are a man, yeah. I feel like I've heard that.
If you are
Yeah,
woman
I'm a
and you like the man, then maybe. But honestly, at this point, I don't care. I don't care if you like men, if you like women, go for it. Just you don't have to involve me or shout it from the rooftop.
Most of the time,
If
I
you
don't
want
give a
to,
shit,
just
mate.
don't expect me to praise the Lord and think you're special. Okay?
Or expect
Yeah.
me to give a single flying fuck.
All right, that's two I got to add to the tally now.
Yeah, I'm pointing my finger to you. Do that.
Don't worry, I'm doing it now.
I really think it. My opinion is that I really respect everyone trying to get out there and gay pride and all this stuff. But most of the time, I'm just going on about my life.
48.
Yeah.
I judge you on. This is going to sound really cheap. I judge you on how your personality is. I don't care if you want to shag a man, you want to shag a but that's not swear. Or shag a woman.
I feel like shag counts.
Nah. It's
It's
a very no. It's
I wasn't counting, so it's a no.
Colloquialism.
Some people want to shag
Alright.
trees. I didn't give a crap. You do you.
Yeah.
Like
What's
you
a
say.
shag tree?
Like to shag a tree.
Oh, what? Really?
That's a genuine thing.
Is it?
It's something sexual. I don't know what it's called.
I've
But
never heard
there
of
are
that.
genuinely people that are.
Sapling sexual. Saplosexual.
And now I've been waiting for it, but we've now found the name of today's episode. Thank you, Billy.
Yeah.
Sapling sexual.
let me just note that down. Cover for me, Jago.
Saplosexual.
alright. So that's my mic you've just turned down.
Cover for me, Jago.
Is that?
There you go.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine,
we're
that's
still good. We're still good. Yeah. So he's just noting down sapling sexual.
No. Saplosexual.
Saplosexual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was sapling as in Minecraft.
Yeah, but saplosexual, implies sapling and also just rolls off the tongue better. I think.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying. Yeah. So yeah.
No, I think it's,
Well,
it's
okay,
really interesting.
we still got to talk. Yeah. Jesus Christ, can this guy get on with it? How hard is it to write saplosexual?
We need to make a new folder.
Why do you need to make a new folder? How long does
A
that
new
take?
folder
Press a
to write a
button.
word.
Press
That's
a
impressive.
button. It's done.
That's organization extreme right there. That's thinking ahead.
So if I ever have any more notes for this podcast,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
cool. We got it. That was just a massive section of silence. I apologise for
The
that.
sound of silence.
The sound
Of
of silence all around me are
No, that's a
familiar.
different song.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
that
Bugger.
was the first.
I feel like
episode
an
song. You
idiot.
can't-
Now.
you
Yeah,
can't
no,
say
I
that.
can't use that one.
We can't reuse songs. That's just
No, it's
unoriginal.
not allowed.
That's awkward.
Original content.
Original content.
I grabbed the mic then.
Original.
That was very aggressive.
That was very
sexual.
very sensual.
EA Sports.
To the game. Sorry, I had to jump in there.
EA Sports. It's for the gays.
Give us your best. Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Jago.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to give it to Jago because it made
Yeah.
my insides rupture when he said that.
Mm. That was good. I'll give you that.
So
I was going for the Kool-Aid.
the cool. Oh,
It's not as good as Arnie though. Just the kind of.
I do love.
Oh yeah. No.
Hello, guy outside. He can't see us. He's on the phone.
He's on the phone. I'm worried that he'll be calling about
Sometimes.
us and trying to kick us out of here.
Yeah. Do we
We've
manage to dig
broken
in this time as well? I can't actually remember how we got here.
Oh, we got the same hole, haven't we?
Yeah. How was traveling through the hole to get here, by the way?
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Put some wallpaper up. Real homely.
Mm.
Yeah. It's real homely. Real big pump.
There's a sofa at the half-mile mark.
Is there?
Did you not see it?
I'm blind.
That's probably why we're on a podcast.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to do camera work, but I kept looking in the opposite direction.
Just
I get-
turned around.
I get very confused.
Just turned around.
We haven't actually. What are the? So when we said, I don't know if you said you watched the first one, you might not remember.
Yeah.
We were talking about the ass setting because there's literally buttons here.
Do I have
that
to-
say ass?
Do I have to add 2 more now?
No, ass isn't.
Ass isn't a.
It's a term.
It's a donkey.
Yeah.
All right, fine. There's the donkey button.
The sort of swearers don't count because otherwise we'd be here all day. All right?
All right, true.
But look, the ass setting here, it's ASS. I don't know what it stands for, but I press it. I'll press it on my mic. What happens? Do I sound different?
No,
You
you
sound
don't.
exactly
It's-
the same.
Nothing happens. So
What-
there's buttons here that do nothing. They're just for show.
Or I've just blown up some town in North Korea. Like, I'll
That
realistic sound
reminds me
effects.
of a sketch from something, but I can't think of what it is.
Fire the nuclear weapons.
Fire the nuclear weapons. Could
Okay.
you say that a little less aggressively?
I'm about to unleash Armageddon here, and you're asking me to do it not so dramatic.
I think you should do it into the tune of Tiptoe to the Window.
Fire the nuclear weapons. Fire the nuclear weapons. Fire the nuclear weapons with me.
Bum bum bum.
The baby's dead!
Anyway,
Afraid I've just seen the audio file for that.
Oh,
that
that's
bit.
going to be horrible.
You're either gonna have to turn that down or just hope that it doesn't kill anyone.
God,
If you're listening with headphones, then
good luck.
got him.
I'm so sorry.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Oh, do you know what?
Look at
Can I
this
just say a second?
dude.
Can I just say a second? I need to say this now.
What?
On Instagram, they're doing this 10-year They're doing it. They're doing a decade thing for
Hang
all
on.
memes because it's
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
to
I've seen
2020.
that one.
I have not seen on any of the highlight things a My Name Jeff reference. Where is My Name Jeff? That's an iconic
We
meme.
hit 50.
Mm,
We hit 50 swears.
nice.
7 more.
Take
and
it
that's
as an
how you count.
achievement.
My Name Jeff is an iconic meme.
I'd say so.
I used to use it. I waited till it died in high school, and then I started spouting it around to get. And then people got really mad at me. That was a big part of my high school childhood.
That was my life.
Yeah. So where is it? Honestly, Billy, where is it?
Behind you.
I'm just as curious as you are.
Yeah.
Where is Jeff? Is his name Jeff?
His name isn't even Jeff in the context of it. I think I remember I actually went back and watched the episode.
Isn't it? No, it's from
It's not episode, movie. Sorry.
yeah, it's-
22 Jump Street.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. 22 Jump Street.
Name Jeff.
Oh, it's-
Yeah,
Him trying to be undercover.
yeah,
My name's
because
Jeff.
Name Jeff.
dude, I suck.
Behind the meme.
Dude, I suck with accents and being spontaneous. Don't worry, be fine, man. I am Shaquille El Doffer, and this is my associate. My name's
name's
Jeff. My name's
Class.
Jeff.
It's a class meme. It's a very
Oh,
class.
man.
I'd
It
rate
really
it a
is.
10 out of 10. And if I don't see it on any of the highlight reels, I will.
Kill.
I'm going to resign from the internet.
You know a
Zombie.
meme dies when it hits Instagram.
But memes come from Instagram, fam.
Memes used to last so much longer as well.
Yeah.
They did.
Like, they used to
didn't
properly
they?
become
Do
viral.
you know who
and
I
become
blame?
a
I blame.
cultural
I blame
thing.
PewDiePie. I do.
Do you?
Why
His,
do you-
his whole meme review thing. As soon as he reviews it, most of the time,
Yeah.
that's when it dies.
I think it's because the internet used to be a lot more closed communities.
Now
whereas
it's everywhere.
Yeah, you're part of everything.
Even people
Mm.
that don't, even people like, because it used to be for like the nerds and everything.
Yeah.
But now it's for everyone. So even people that don't internet now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone internets at least a little bit.
Mm.
You know,
Okay,
even if they're
boomer.
ashamed of it, they internet a
just-
little bit,
yeah.
even in private.
Even in
Oh.
private.
Oh,
yeah, they
no.
internet the hell out of it.
I'm a
I'm
boomer.
gonna quote you on that.
I'm gonna internet the hell out of it tomorrow.
I like how we're just having our own little thing, and Jacob's having a midlife crisis in the corner.
Yeah.
You're 19. That means you're gonna live till
I'm
you're.
going to die.
Hang on, maths just died. 38.
Well, right. So the,
38? Is
the
that all you're
average-
giving me?
no.
You said
The
your
average
midlife
lifespan,
crisis.
right, is like about 80 odd years.
Yeah.
So
No,
we're
but he's
a
from ancient
quarter of the
Greece.
way through our lives.
Hmm.
Oh, but I've wasted so much of it already.
Most of it was
I
just
intend to waste it.
diapers, man. It's just
Isn't life just really peak if you think about it? Well, this can get deep, but you spend all of your life growing up, and you're having fun, and then a lot of people want to be an adult,
Mm,
and then they become an adult, and they spend the rest of their life wishing they spent their childhood
real
and
shit.
enjoyed it more.
I want to be both. I don't want to grow up to the point where I'm
I
boring.
know.
I want to still have that kind of childhood creativity and that fun and the sense of adventure and just
It's so daunting because I'm like, I'm gonna be 18 soon, and I mean, I'm not gonna grow up properly in my mind, but I'm gonna have more responsibilities, and then at some point, I'm probably gonna. I don't want this to happen. I want to get a good job, but if you're like the average citizen, you'll settle down and get a 9 to 5 job you probably don't like, and just become like everyone and part of the system for the rest of your life until you keel over and die, and that's messed up.
I'd rather struggle and do something I'd enjoy than be
Billy,
content.
I think about this daily, and it
Stop
keeps
kicking the table.
It keeps me up at night. We should make a tally next time of how many times I kick the table. It literally keeps me up at night, this sort of thing.
Make a tally of how many midlife crises you have.
Yeah.
In the podcast.
I think I can feel some grey hairs already just by talking about this.
Yeah,
See, I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Death is coming for us all.
Yeah, but it's not.
Fucking deal with it.
That would have been a great
Here's the
place to
thing,
end it. Just
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
I can wait. I can wait. You just give me a signal and then I'll go. Death is coming
no,
for us all.
because they
and
expect
then
it coming now. It's lost its.
I'll say something different then.
Okay.
No, I think it's interesting that a lot of people, and even with like religions and stuff, they focus so much. It's a cover. It's fine. Creative.
No.
license.
PewDiePie did a Despacito cover on his guitar and it got claimed.
I heard about that. Yeah.
UMG are going like mad now. It's not even.
That's another thing. Completely different point. Copyright claims on YouTube is going haywire. Have you seen the amount of?
I know.
And have you seen the system as well? The fact that the company that claims something can accept or deny a.
But like the YouTuber has no
claim
say in it
thing.
basically. Like he can go like
Exactly.
he can appeal it and the company can go
An
no,
appeal,
free
that's the
money.
word.
Yeah.
Literally, there's no third party and there's no.
So stupid.
It's so stupid.
By the way, cover me for a second. I'm going to take off my jumper. I'm getting too hot.
I'm just going to keep
becoming
saying
a
it's
sweat.
stupid. It's so stupid.
It
Man,
is.
It's
No, it is though, because there's
crazy.
no. I don't actually know about this. From what I've just heard, is it sounds like so. The creator can appeal to say that it's not breaking copyright law, but they don't have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, so the company that claims something, if a creator says, no, it's my content,
They don't-
the actual people that claimed it,
Don't have to listen.
they can say yes or no.
They just get the final say. They can go.
They
no.
can literally say, no, we are right. And
Shut up.
that's it.
Yeah.
There's no third party to literally say,
Hang on a minute.
wait,
You've got to
what?
listen and look at this.
yeah.
Mm.
Which is so stupid, especially for smaller creators that are trying to get into YouTube.
Mm.
Like me, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I've been so daunted by the fact of all these things like monetization and copyright claims.
At this
and
point,
There
if I
was
did that, I
everything.
wouldn't do it for money because there would be no like.
Oh, no.
You're not going to get money.
Nope.
No, not
There
at
is
all.
no money in YouTube. It is a
No.
hobby thing. That is why you do it.
The thing is, it started off as a hobby thing, and now it's
Then it-
become a thing that people rely on for their jobs. But
Yeah.
they can't do it anymore, so they've got to get merch and they've got to do tours and stuff
And
like this.
sponsors and all
Exactly,
sorts.
It's
Yeah.
messed
ads,
up.
plugs
It's
and
messed
stuff,
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Right.
Anyway,
Piggly wiggly.
Poogly woogly.
every time there's a serious conversation,
I have to do
someone
it.
has to just.
I get really into it and I'm like, I need to stop
Mhm.
getting into it
Giggity.
because you know what this is.
Oh no.
It's been sent in. Now this isn't as big as the paper we had last time because it's a single sentence or I don't
It's
know why.
another script.
This one has been sent in by
Bob Ross.
Colgrave House.
Oh.
Colgrave House.
Yeah.
And what do they say?
They say www.register in England number 23177. If you don't like 7-Eleven, then you're not Kevin 11.
You buy one, you get one free.
If you don't know what that means, me neither.
Kevin 11
Wait, hang on,
was
let me just.
You ready?
We have
Go.
a treat for you. Just listen.
I'm not happy.
If you can't work out what that is, we're not going to tell you what that was.
I
But
don't think anyone will figure out what that is.
I reckon somebody will get it.
I mean, some people are so familiar with that they'll just.
I reckon someone will get it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Anyway.
Okay, you know what, Billy? We're gonna make all our guests do this. You're the trendsetter. We have to structure on future episodes off this, but obviously you've done your research because
Yeah.
you've been preparing for this for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
We did ask you on an email to bring an audition, but we forgot to bring everything, so that's fine.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
you did bring the
Shame.
inspirational quote we asked you to find.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fuck it, run! Ah!
I'll add another one. That was
Yeah,
incredibly
also good
loud.
luck.
Also,
Fraden.
can you add another one that says another tally for inspirational quotes?
No, you do that bloody tally.
No. But seriously, I am a sucker for inspirational quotes, but only if they're like proper ones.
Not like non-inspirational. Not,
so
not
I like
basic ones.
there's stuff from like Oscar Wilde and Nikola Tesla where they say really interesting stuff.
Mm.
And Alan Watts is one of my favorites. I listen to a lot of his old podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
Effectively,
Podcast.
And
of
he's really
pods.
interesting. He talks about he gives you existential crises all the time. But, you know, it's
Oh, I love a
interesting to
good
think about,
existential crisis.
you know, and one of his big things is if you're not doing something that you enjoy in your life, then you're wasting your life. What's the point?
That's
you know?
a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, inspirational quotes for you.
Good. I like that. I've also been watching a lot of like those like cheesy inspirational videos where they tell you how to be better at life.
Yeah.
Most of them are really repetitive, but the odd one is actually like really helpful.
Honestly, if you ask me, they can all shut up because nobody knows you better than you,
That's true.
and they don't know. And what works for them may not work for you.
That's why I hate like the
So-
self-help books.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that
Fuck them.
the only person who can help you is you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a tally for inspirational
No,
quotes.
a tally for swear. I said swear.
Oh, okay, right.
Mm.
But okay, the only person who can help you is you. Is what I'm getting at. So you can listen and get advice from these people.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the mic. But you're not going to make. It's not just hearing something isn't going to make you miraculously
It's
better
not
at
a
whatever.
one
Yeah.
fixes all
Like,
thing.
it's
you know?
like I don't know, getting better at football or something.
Mm.
You can hear advice from professional football players, but you're not going to get better unless you actually try and apply it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And even then, like it. Or another analogy is like learning how to tie shoelaces. Like loads of people have different rhymes for it.
Mm.
A rhyme that works for one person may not work for another. Aiden, I will fucking consume you
Shall I end?
if you continue this bullshit.
Shall I end the serious segment with it?
If-
No, wait. Can't keep it serious for too long, right?
No, no.
very true.
That's the rule.
That's the rule. You got to break it.
Either they heard what you were saying or they just heard me blowing. words
Yeah,
into
it's one or the other.
Ow, everything hurt. Oh, so have you got an inspirational quote for us?
I thought I just did a
Yeah,
whole
that was
inspirational
pretty-
speech.
No, it has to be just a sentence.
Oh, God's sake.
People don't have attention spans nowadays.
That's true. And that's partly 'cause
Okay,
of
boomer.
social media.
Is that your inspiration? Really?
Okay, double boomers.
It's
Really?
true, though.
I'm surrounded by boomers, apparently.
It is true.
The
Seven-
internet is evil.
You're literally older than me.
Okay, boomer.
I've got to read like 2 books by next week, and literally maybe 5 years ago I would have read them in 2 days, and now I sit down and I'm like, fuck, I should
See, I
watch
could, but I might,
video.
but I might just watch. Yeah, exactly. I might just like toss off over my wait. Take it back now, y'all. Let's go back
It's
to
November.
See,
That was
that's the
a very-
thing,
that was a very
Billy.
vindictive
That's the thing,
laugh.
Billy. We get one pass.
No,
We get
that's
20
a made up lie from
22nd of
failures.
November pass
True.
because two people know each other on the same. Two people have the birthday on the same day.
Wait, is
Same
that-
day,
Three-
same year.
Is
Three
that an actual
people.
rule?
We have Seb. I'm making it a
No,
rule
it
for
is.
myself if I ever do it. I know 2 other people with the same birthday as me. I get a free pass on November. No, not November. The 22nd of November.
Found
go
out
for it.
that there's a YouTuber called ESO, who's also got on a birthday. So
Oh,
pretty good.
4 people. Okay,
yeah.
that's a 2-day pass.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I just want to say
Got to get 3 people
I've
for the
enjoyed
day.
this a lot. I've enjoyed having you, and I'm
It's
gonna,
been
I'm
good.
Gonna, I'm
It's
gonna,
been
I'm
good.
gonna end with my inspirational
Hmm.
quote. So
Quote.
it goes as follows, and I've been rehearsing this, so I hope you don't fuck it up. Chinkity chonkity, pinkity ponkity. If you come near me, you'll get quite wonkity.
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Silence. Let it sit.
I didn't say anything. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Let them digest that. Oh,
I
was
feel
intense.
like you just killed half of our audience's brain cells.
And then remade them by tenfold.
Remaking the world in our image.
Yeah.
In time, you will know what it is like to lose
So Billy, what's
To
it
feel.
been like here?
so desperately that you're right, but yet to fail all the same.
Why do you sound like Thanos?
Jeez,
But if he
Thanos.
was, but if it's like a weird American, like
Thanos is America.
Trying.
you did
We
try
to
so
know how to
hard.
fail.
You've yeed your last whore.
I had a dream.
You half the universe has yeed their last whore.
Instead of the kind of every time he uses the infinity gauntlet, he just
Yeehaw! Snaps.
Oh man, that would make the whole struggle between getting the gauntlet off.
Oh my god.
Just he's trying.
He just looks. It's just like literally. He could just.
Yeehaw!
What would Iron Man have to do? Just like I am.
You and I have yeed my last whore.
You've yeed your last ye.
You will ye no more.
Suck.
Billy,
Yes.
before we end, how's it been? How's this experience been
It's
for
been
you?
fantastic. Thanks for having me on. It's been really, really interesting.
We told him to say that.
He's getting paid.
I was.
They've got a gun.
Yeah.
Help me.
Of course, we're joking.
Yeah,
You loved it, didn't
no
you,
gun.
Billy?
Yeah, no guns.
You
here.
loved it, didn't you?
No
Billy?
guns.
Billy, you loved it.
Help me.
You loved it.
You loved it. Say you loved it.
I loved every second of it.
Well, then you heard it here first. So if you want to come on the podcast, there are no guns.
No guns.
There are no
No,
anything.
No LE 5A2s. None of that.
No, just some fun times and some topics we'll talk about.
I don't have an A10 Warthog flying over this position as we speak.
No.
None of that.
So if you want to come on the podcast, get ready for ultimate safety.
Ultimate safety.
Would you like to say your last words, Billy?
Yeet!
Nice. Billy's dead now.
All right, that was Billy's section. Is Frayden going to add in a gunshot effect there?
What do you mean gunshot effect? Well, why?
Ah, he's funny. Yeah, this is good.
Anyway, thank you.
No,
Thank you
it's
for listening
not.
to the second episode of
It's not fine, but don't cry.
I said it's not all right last time. I know if I got it wrong.
Well, either way, look, they get the picture.
So will we make an episode 3? We want to, but our budget might run out.
Yeah, who knows?
But thank you for listening. And I said the last word, so please take us away, Jago.
Right, well, I'm just going to take you away with the good old-fashioned statement. It's still going. Stop it.